Hey, everybody, this is the Last Living GameCube with my new Let's Play of something that I did not want originally in 2002. Ooh, wait, what?
Oh!
Huh? I love that clip. Huh?
Oh.
I don't know why it's in a different cutscene. Huh?
You wizard, not here! Alright, you, and you're all invited. This thing is just chock full of fun. Come on, we want to show you around. So let's party!
Yes, this is my new Let's Play of Mario Party 4. I'm gonna give you a little Easter egg. Once this song ends, there will be no music in the beginning screen. Okay. Okay, so this is a game that I was originally planning to not show on YouTube, but I decided to do anyway. Huh? Oh, come on. That was too long. That was a little bit of an Easter egg. Anyways, let's start a new file. I'm actually going to do this, because I already have all the moves. I'm not going to erase any data. Now, go into story mode. Okay, I'm using a different TV for this, but the story mode is actually the reason why I'm showing this on the GameCube. Okay, so... Oh, crap. Whoops. Oh, at least the whole screen shows in this one. Welcome to story mode. What would you like to save data? Would you like to continue? No. Even though I'm going to be using the same character for that. Yes. Yes, I know. Dad, I'm doing another video. Would you like to hear the rules for the board map? Yes, this is actually what this video is going to be all about. You don't have to watch this video, but I suggest you do hear the rules of this map if you have this game. And I'm not going to press the start. Alright, now explain the rules to everyone now! Before the game begins, you have to decide the order in which you all take turns. And of course, the order is decided. Mario goes first. I really can't do total voice. Then it's Peach's turn. Yoshi goes third. And Mario is last. I'm surprised he's not like, oh. The player who rolls the highest gets to go first, you see? Now let's start the game. You get to move forward as many spaces as the number shown on the dice block. That means Mario gets to move one space forward. I'll tell you about the spaces next. This is a blue space. If you stop here, you get 3 coins. This is a red space. If you stop here, you lose 3 coins. You're always going to start with 10 coins. Just letting you know that. This is a happening space. If you stop here, something special happens. Depending on which board you're on, the happening space will always vary depending on which board you're on. And whatever. The happening whatever will happen when you land on a happening space depends on which board you are on. In fact, some happening spaces are different on the same board as well. In fact.
I'm not exactly sure what, though. That depends on the board.
I just explained that, you idiot! 5, 1, 0.
This is a fortune space. If you stop here, you can play Reversal of Fortune.
I'll show you what that is again.
Reversal of Fortune gives you a good opportunity to turn your luck around.
Or he could just explain it.
Once everyone has moved, that turn is over, and a minigame will begin. I'll explain minigames a little later.
Yeah, it's better off if you do that.
This is a Bowser space. If you stop here, Bowser or a Koopa Kid will show up. And they'll make you watch some horrible event. Bowser and his funkies like to bully players around with their events, so watch out.
I'll get into that a little later.
This is a mushroom space. Mushroom boxes always pop up when you stop here.
You can choose whichever one, but usually people just choose the first one. They'll either contain a mega mushroom or you got a mega mushroom.
The mushroom box you choose might hold a mega mushroom.
That's a mini mushroom.
Or a mini mushroom. It might contain a mini mushroom. You never know which it's going to be.
Yeah, I don't see the point in choosing it when you have to get it either way. You can only hold up to 3 items, by the way.
This is a battle space. If you stop here, a battle game will begin. For battle games, all the players have to chip in coins to play.
It can go from 5, 10, 20, 30 to 50 or 50 coins.
Those coins become the prizes you're fighting for during the battle game. If everyone loses the battle game, the coins go back to their original owners.
Now that does not happen often, I have to tell you that. 3. I don't remember. This has got a warp space. Oh, so that's what it's called.
If you stop here, you'll warp to another player's space.
But it's use the spinner to decide which player's space you will warp to. That spinner is actually chooses players randomly. You have to press the A button to stop it. And that happens. I find it hilarious. When I first landed on that space, I didn't know what it did.
Found a hidden block. Wow, what great luck. It's a hidden block. Hidden blocks might contain a star.
I got it.
Or it might contain some coins.
If a hidden block contains coins, it will always contain 20 coins if it gets coins.
You won't know what's inside until you open it.
Usually it's a star, but otherwise they'll just give you 20 coins. Yeah, it's better off if you do it with a star. You never know what's in there. Sometimes I freak out whenever I see those things.
Next, I would like to explain the Mega System. When you use a mushroom, you will change size. Using a mini mushroom will make you smaller.
And you can only roll up to 5. Yeah, you can only go through 1 to 5. You can go through theirs. You have to be mini in order to go through.
You can go through tiny pipes and play all the mini games.
I don't even know when you stop in a space, you will always return to normal. There's something rare called the Bowser suit, which will only appear when you land on a Bowser space. It doesn't happen that often. I'm spoiling this because I'll most likely not be able to show it. And if you land on jump on a person, whatever. I'll explain this one. Okay, now Yoshi. When you're big, you get to roll 2 dice blocks. 6. And you can also stomp on them and take coins from them. You can take 10 coins from them maximum, but if you have the Bowser space, you can take 30 coins from them. However, you always miss the events if you're on one of those. None of those normal events occur when you're big.
Use the mini mega system to take advantage of the many opportunities on the board. Next, I'll tell you about the mini games. They are very important. Mini games start once all the players have finished moving for the turn.
Mini games are not battle games, and they're not Bowser games. Bowser games happen sometimes when Bowser appears. These 4 panels are called player panels. The color on your panel changes to blue or red, depending on the color of the spaces you landed on. If you stop on a green space, the computer will randomly change your panel to blue or red. If all the panels are the same color,
a 4-player minigame will start. When half the panels are blue and half are red, then players will split into a blue team and a red team, and a minigame will begin. So when there are 2 blue panels and 2 red panels, a 2 versus 2 minigame will start. When there are 3 red panels and 1 blue panel, or vice versa, or 1 red panel and 3 blue panels, then a 1 versus 3 minigame will begin. Once you know what type of minigame you're playing, the actual minigame will be chosen. The minigame will be chosen randomly. It'll always be chosen randomly. Now I'll explain all the buildings on the board. This is the item shop.
Why are there Goombas?
You can spend your coins here to buy items you can use later. And this is a lottery shop. Pay 5 coins here to play a lottery game. To match one of 3 spots, you can win a mushroom or a lot of coins. Of course, if you don't match any spots at all, you'll get nothing. And this is the Boo House.
You rarely land on this.
Boos will go out and steal stars and coins from your opponents. Pay 5 coins to have coins stolen, or pay 50 coins to have stars stolen. That is all you have to do.
Now, there's an item, there's a Boo's Crystal Ball item, and I'll explain that when I get it. Or when another player gets it.
Now there's just all the characters on the board. Each board has a different guide character who will wait on one space with a star. If you reach this space, you must pay 20 coins to get the star. So you just play the game for the number of turns chosen, and then the game ends. If you turn bonuses on in the settings menu, bonus stars will be awarded at the end of the game.
And we are going to do bonus stars, by the way.
There are 3 types of bonuses here. Let me explain each of them to you. First is the minigame star. The player...
Actually, I'm gonna explain these later. I'm gonna explain those later because I'm definitely gonna be having the settings up anyway.
The player who has the most stars at the end of the game will be the winner. So that's it for the board map explanations.
I'll provide any additional explanations if there are any that he forgot to explain.
Now aim for the stars, but don't forget to earn lots of coins.
Okay, so now that we went over the rules, I think we're going to end this video off here. See you in the next